Hello, wonderful Biafrans, lovers of freedom all over the world. I am here today once more. Very quick interaction. I hope that every Biafran is doing very good. My people, lovers of freedom all over the world, I have come again today for us to interact and for us to discuss the latest trending news and to update you on the space broadcast by our Prime Minister yesterday on the 8th of August 2024. Fellow Biafrans, join me from wherever you are. I know that my wonderful people, my lovers of freedom, are all doing good. As you can see on the screen, the picture of our Prime Minister. He has something to tell us. In the zoo, there is always one chaotic situation or other one following or walking around. So we have to address all the issues. I came here with a couple of things in mind. One of them is that you all know that we have Laison office, Biafra government in exile. We have Laison office all over the world, and the zoo is always copying what we are doing. We don't stop them because they know that we have left them and they can do nothing but to copy Biafrans. Yes. Yesterday, the president of Nigeria, Mr. Tinubu, announced that there's going to be Laison offices all over Nigeria, and our PM quickly came to advise and inform Biafrans that if any one of them is in Biafraland, they should inform him. So my people, we have to play it. I do that, I have to thank God Almighty, our Creator, for being there for us. Father, Lord, my God, King of glory, I thank you. I thank Nnamdi Kanu. I know you are keeping him. Father, Lord, like you released Peter from the prison during the biblical days, release Paul and Barnabas. Please release our leader for us. Release our leader, because the people holding him have no hole in their hearts. They are not human beings. Protect our Prime Minister. He is a wonderful man leading us fast. Protect him, protect all Biafrans. He said, so my people, we have a very new and wonderful song. Let me play it. Hello, Obieze. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Thank you, my people. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Adenrele Lekon. Thank you so much, Obieze. Thank you, those of you watching. May God bless you all. Fellow Biafrans, you know we have a lot in the city, but I will have to start somewhere. Everything we do these days, the zoo want to join us. Leko is saying, as zoo is falling, those accomplices are also feeling the heat. Kenya, Obodeza, and zoo itself, evil are eating from the plate of what they dish to others. Yes. Hashtag freedom or die. Hashtag Biafra Mass Exodus 2024. Hashtag free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He say, you got it. So let me play the voice of our PM. This picture you are seeing on the screen recorded our PM on the space last night. He came out very late, but you won't believe it. There are many turnout. So many people out. I was there. I couldn't believe it. Last till after 12. So my people, let's listen to our PM.
So anything Laison in Nigeria, Biafra territory, coming to represent Tinubu, you are banned. You are persona non grata. All of you. There's an idiot that was named. War. I don't know whether many they are trying to hide this war. They tell you there is no war. Oh, there is nothing. You want to bring war. We are already at war. Any place where there is air raid, any place where 30 armored tanks can move in one street and then we destroyed about 30 of them. Is it not war? Any place where they are bombing and bombing and bombing and killing, is it not war? Even if they are dying in Biafraland. And of course, people think that Simon Ekpa is the cause of this security. I've always said it and I will always continue to say it. I am not the cause of Biafraland. The cause of this security is the light that shines in you. I have come here to warn Tinubu, nor any Nigeria in Biafra territory. In fact, top down the next day. I am telling you the fact. If it is next day, try to come to send this message to them. They can call this video, send it to them. We don't need any Nigeria Laison in Biafra territory. War with Nigeria, and we're not going to give it even a breathing space to stay in our land for 2 minutes, except we're not away. So if you are taking this office in the name of coming to represent Nigeria in Biafra territory, we have not signed any Nigeria. We have not negotiated an alliance, so you don't have no right to come forcefully and in our land. We have not, breathing space to stay in our land for 2 minutes. For 2 minutes, except we're not away. So if you in Biafraland, the cause of insecurity is the light that shines in you. I have come here to warn that we don't need any Laison of Tinubu, nor any Nigerian. In fact, if you set it up, we'll burn it down next day. I am telling you the
My people, it is clearly very obvious, very clear, very obvious that whenever you are a non-full, you must do their bidding. They want to penetrate into Biafraland by every fair and foul means. And when you listen to the statement of in 1952, he said that when they or an appointment, we select, he called it, and he told the interviewer, a man like you. That's the way he understands what an expatriate means. Or if they don't see any person within the Fulani clan or tribe that will do the job, they will give it to any other Nigeria that is not an Igbo man. So this hatred on the Igbos did not start today. It started a long time. 1952 to now, how many years ago? The same is ongoing. So my people, we have history, and they keep repeating itself. Now that God was so kind to give us a man like our PM, why not? We have to go all the way to ensure that we work with him, comply with his rules and regulations. That is what makes a tribe tough, powerful. Nigerians, they speak from one end of their mouth to another. Now they will say it is Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister of Biafra government in exile, command forces of Biafra, that he is the one who is inciting protest. What does he stand to gain? God is. Thank you for joining, John Mark. So these people, they think we are fools and we are going to be fools forever. They fooled our forefathers, they fooled our fathers, but they can't fool us. Because after the war, Governor Effiong told Obasanjo and Gowon that this reconciliation, you said there is no victor, no vanquished. If you don't treat these children well, they will come after you. This is it, my people. We are now after Nigeria and we are not hiding it. We are not hiding it. They should leave us alone. You know, when our Prime Minister engaged the services of the American lobbyists, as one of them, he said that our Prime Minister has a fantastic leadership qualities, and that he has outsmarted Nigeria, having Laison offices that stick into Nigeria's head. Now they want all over the geopolitical political zones, including Biafraland. But he made it open yesterday, made the announcement, because these Fulanis in the government, they follow us bumper to know. Then they went and to the president to announce it. My people, ndị Igbo si na onye ọkụ na-agba na ya dachi oke. Is it what the president is expected to be doing now? Sorting out the problems of the youths. Even to be honest with you people, Nigeria is now divided. Because in the north, they are flying Russian flag. Lagos, they are protesting for food. In Biafraland, there is no protest. The country has divided itself. What is remaining is for the story to be told. CDS Musa, Chief of Defense Staff, is from Kaduna. If those flying this Russian flag, the way we are buying us, using header, using bomber jet, armor tank, currently in Biafra, fighting us because the war is ongoing. The war is ongoing. How can we in our homeland and we'll be going to protest for Nigeria to be good? What for? We are not interested in their protest. We play you a video or voice message where the governors were saying, oh, we thank the joining the protest. Indeed, they say we should not sit at home. Now we sat at home to protest and they are claiming the glory. All these people, we can't live. They have no brain, or have brain, but they don't use their brain to listen to our PM. This space broadcast was just last night.
There's nothing else. We are going to burn it down the next day. Try it and see. They can cut this video, send it to them. We don't need any Nigeria in Biafra territory. Biafra is at war with Nigeria. We are not going to give it space to stay in our land for 2 minutes. For 2 minutes. So if you are taking this office in the name of coming to represent Nigeria in Biafra territory, and any alliance with Nigeria, we have not negotiated an alliance. So you don't have no right to come forcefully and set up a liaison office in our land. We have not, we don't have any peace pact at this point. So particular office is completely banned. And please, Biafrans, be on the watch. Anywhere you see anything liaison office, please do not hesitate to inform us. Visit that place.
Yes, Michael. Biafra liaison offices all over the world is what they are trying to imitate. When did Nigeria start having liaison offices? We are not yet our own nation officially until 2nd of December this year. They should wait. We can work the zoo later on, much later, because it happened between Britain and what are they called? America. They fought and they later reconciled. They are now economically, socially, and otherwise they are friends. They trade with each other now, but they fought wars just like we are fighting with the zoo. Nigerians can no longer, yes, they are copycats. Yeah, kleptocrats. Everything Rats and rats and cats is for Nigeria because they are zoo. That's what they are. Every time they are following our PM bumper to bumper. You know, during this broadcast yesterday, come and look the number of people. The thing kept kicking me out because there were just too many people at that late hour, around 10 o'clock. Come and see they were there listening. They were there, all listening. So, President Tinubu, former governor of Lagos State, now the stolen candidate or the president of the zoo, unqualified human beings, stealing everything. He is just there doing what the Fulani is telling him to do. Now he is building millions of naira mansion for the terrorist leader, Kashim Shettima. My people, Nigerians, they don't cease to amaze me. Marriage is not by force. Marriage is not by force. This marriage is that of an inconveniencing one. Very inconveniencing. Marriage of inconvenience. We no longer want to liaise or share anything with Nigeria. I wish with their arrogance and they would have accepted. They would have accepted. Now, the trending protest, you all know about it. I have a video here that I will play for you before I talk about what that video represents in this protest. #end bad governance in Nigeria. Yes, when we were there, everything was hunky-dory in the zoo. Now it is going the other way around. Going the other way around because we are no longer there. Our Prime Minister categorically clear that no Laison office should be built in Biafraland. None at all. None. So any Biafran from homeland who is watching this program should please make it known to every Biafran. We do not want the zoo. Even Akpabio, Senator Akpabio, he said it in one of his speeches that Simon Ekpa is the president or the governor that rules Southeast. Yes, he said it. And that is very correct. Listen to this guy.
Since President Tinubu is wanted and is about to apologize, since they are choosing to become the puppets of the West, since they are choosing to become the puppets of IMF, then we are choosing to side with Russia. We are going to speak to them now.
My people, whether you hear him or not, I have to discuss this. He said that Tinubu is proving stubborn. He cannot come to apologize, that he is the puppet of the West, puppet of IMF, that they are inviting Russians. This is in Kaduna, and look at the Russian flag. What has Musa done about it? Musa did not do anything about it. Let me see if I can see there's a lady that was talking to Musa, telling Musa what to do, a journalist in the zoo. She was just talking to Musa, telling him his time to go and make amends and do not shoot on innocent protesters. Yes, my people, it is always good when anything is going on, let me bring it to the knowledge of my people so that you will understand what is truly going on. The way these people are going, no.
Dr. Kemi, 3rd of August 2024. The man up here is General C.G. Musa, the Chief of Defense Staff. General Musa, when you're addressing Nigerians, okay, your job is to protect Nigeria. The word defense means to protect Nigerians in our country. Your job is not to get political, okay? I volunteer time with the NDLEA every single Friday on NDLEA Spaces, and I'm committed to helping the agency in ending drug abuse and trafficking in Nigeria. On the NDLEA of the spaces is nobody can come in there and get political. We will not have and will not allow people to come on the space and call him President Tinubu a drug lord or any of that. We're not getting political. The only thin line on the NDLE spaces is when we have to talk about money for rehabilitation, money is to give to help the agency, that's about it. But we don't get into political rhetoric. This statement you made, General Musa, that the federal government has been in office for 1 year and we don't expect them to solve all financial and security situations is wrong. That is not your place, okay? That's going political. Keep out of the political rhetoric, General Musa. I hope you understand what I'm saying, sir. Keep out of the political rhetoric. Your job is to defend Nigeria. When it comes to the protesters looting and anarchy, that's job. If anybody starts breaking into stores, destroying businesses,
looting and anarchy, my people, the flying Nigerian, Russian flag in Nigeria, is it not sufficient demonstration of anarchy? Musa, rather he will carry his Tucano aircraft to be bombing our people because we are flying Biafran flag. We are indigenous people of that country. Before we became Nigeria, we were Biafrans. Lord Lugard and Florence Shaw rudely merged us with these unscrupulous individuals without the consent of our forefathers. Then our fathers fought the war. And now the war is still ongoing because there's war in Biafraland. Bless our gallant men. You heard what this him. He should not get political rhetoric. Why is he being political? Why is he not going to chase his people, Kaduna? Why not?
Anarchy, cars and all, that is when the army comes in. Stay away from political rhetoric. And when the army comes in this time, there will be no shooting. There are other ways to do things. Okay? Now, in Lekki, even though many of the people are not really intelligent, and they thought I said, oh, there wasn't a massacre. There was no massacre in Lekki, I know that. I was that journalist that did IJ Lekki massacre. But there was a lot of shooting in Lekki. We saw it with our own eyes. The army opened fire and lied a few times before they now told the truth on the panel. We cannot go into crowds of Nigerians and opening live bullets. Never again, General Musa. As long as you are the Chief of Defense Staff, go and learn what Lloyd Austin is doing in America. That's your counterpart. Okay? I have two countries. Nigeria is my first country. So General Musa, we're not going to be putting this whole...
So my people, you have heard it. Everybody is speaking up. She's speaking for Nigeria. I am speaking for Biafra. To leave us alone. General Musa, I know that somehow some of you do read our programs or listen to it. Yes. This is what everybody is telling CDS Musa. These people are from Kaduna. They are his people. Nigeria has been splitted the way God made it. We have Oduduwa, we have Biafraland. They merged us because the Northerners, they have literally nothing. Before Nigeria Biafra war, it was groundnut. Today we buy, the people in the homeland, they buy foreign groundnut oil. They cannot do anything. The oil was found in 1956. In 1958, they started drilling the oil. Till today, they don't want to leave us alone. We are not good for anything, but our oil is good in their cars. And the dollar they sell every barrel is good in their accounts. I will also show you people a video of an Hausa boy who is detailing all the oil well owned by Tinubu. As long as I know, there is no oil in Yoruba land. They may have, but it has not been, they are not drilling it or harvesting it now. It's not in production. It is still the oil in Biafraland. Hello, my wonderful brother, Emenike. Yes, my brother Leko said, Mumu Musa is from Sokoto, not Kaduna. He is fighting under the banner of his conqueror, which are Fulani Caliphate. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Chibo, wonderful guy. Thank you so much. Thank you. You promote all my pages. God bless you. We should be promoting each other, my people. Thank you. Let's listen to this guy carefully. You will hear what he said. He is raining insult on the president. Listen to him.
Since President Tinubu is taking us for granted, he cannot even come out to apologize. Since they are choosing to become the puppet, since they are choosing.
He said that since he's taking them for granted, that he cannot apologize. Hello, Mary, my sister. Ndewo, thank you for joining. You see, our PM was on the space yesterday. I don't know if you listened to it. I have the video here. I might play it again if we have time. So this man, whether they are Kano or Sokoto, they are Kaduna. That's what the video clip in the X handle said. He is from Kaduna State. He said that Tinubu is not apologizing to them. Hear it from him.
Us for granted and is arrogant.
He said he's taking them for granted and he is arrogant.
He cannot even come out to apologize since they are choosing to become the puppet of the.
That he cannot apologize to them and that he has chosen to be the puppet of the West.
Since they are choosing to be IMF.
Since he has chosen to be the puppet of IMF.
Then we have chosen to side with Russia. We have.
Have you heard it? Then they have chosen to serve the Russia. Listen to him again.
Then we have Chusha. We are going to wait till they don't understand.
See, that's what our PM said in his Twitter handle. That's where I got this. Our PM said that we have already told Nigeria that we will speak to them in the language. Unit tells you that they will speak to you in the language you will understand. You know, it's a very big threat because they feel that talking to you, that the only language you will understand is to give you a push. But what is Musa doing? But Musa troops are in Biafraland. A call for peaceful separation is not a call for war. We are not warriors. We are very neutral, very liberal-minded people, very business-oriented, highly educated people. We value life. But they will not listen to us. Hello, Kingsmen, Kingsway. Thank you for joining. We really miss our lovely leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We really miss him so much, and his parents and all. Our loved ones, yeah, that HV passed on because of the war and hunger and famine and hardship and poverty. Good evening, Adanende Wunwanem. Thank you so much. Yes, my brother. You see, when things are going on like this, it's always good to bring it to the public domain so that everybody will see. This protest is very hot because the Kadunas, they showed the tailor. I showed it here the other day, 2 days ago. The tailor sewing it. They haven't done anything to them. This Russia flag, red, white, they are not doing anything to them. But when we fly our own flags peacefully, they will start buying us, shooting without aiming. But they know what they are all doing. Nigeria has been divided. It is clear. He said that they have chosen Russia, that Tinubu is Western world puppet, not apologizing to them. He is not giving them anything. He is not listening to them, that they have chosen to follow the Russians. My people, you know that that is very, very deep. Look at the Russian flag. Look at it. Yes. My sister Mary said they are talking like that now. What about during Buhari regime? Biafrans are not joining them because Biafrans are almost of Nigeria. Very soon, barely 4 months and for our declaration, the Declaration of Freedom of Biafra. We do everything we illegally. That's why our PM, whenever he speaks with boldness. He is spot on. That new, you know, our PM is doing everything humanly possible to achieve our goal. Barely 5 months now, not up to 5 months, because December 2nd to now is about 4 months plus. My people, Biafra is here. Biafra is here. All the lobbyists are doing is introducing our PM to top American politicians who even said to us, why is it now that you people are coming? So Nigeria, they are finished. It is divided and it is clear. The on their own side. And Biafrans will have nothing to do with this zoo. We have nothing to do with them. I will look for this other video of a Fulani guy analyzing what Tinubu has. My sister Mary said, hello, Sonny, thank you for joining. As my sister Mary said, why are they saying this now? Because Tinubu is not from their tribe. When Buhari was there, nobody flew Russian flag. They dare not. Look at what this Fulani boy is saying.
Nigeria, despite Nigeria the largest, while petroleum is expensive in Nigeria, despite Nigeria being the largest crude oil producer in the whole of Africa and the number 15 in the world. Let me quickly say something about it. There is an oil company in Nigeria called Owando, owned by Tinubu's family. And this Owando oil company acquired Ajib Oil Company, which is also in Nigeria.
My people, did this guy come out during Buhari to tell us how many oil wells Buhari has? Has he told us how many the Sokoto Caliphate has? Sokoto Caliphate has 21 oil wells in Biafraland. Himself reporting, there's no oil well in their state. If they have oil in Chad, we don't know. The one we know is the oil and gas in Biafraland since 1958 that they started drilling that oil. Oil was discovered in 1956. That's what Google told me. They now, because the southern people are not good to rule Nigeria. This is what the Yorubas threatening the Igbos should realize. That no matter what you do, these people will never love you. The only peaceful thing to do is what Biafrans are doing. Peacefully and quietly split the country. Let us split the country, but they want to fight. They want to show you that they know democracy. Democracy started from Biafra. Democracy is Biafra. Biafra is democracy. It started with us. They don't know democracy more than we do. Now, this one here on the screen is Hausa. This one, Hausa Fulani. All of them. This one could be Fulani as well. He is flying Russian flag. He said that they now follow Russians. You don't know the plan. That shows you that Nigeria has gone their separate ways. This is what Onyendu, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, a wonderful and indomitable leader. That's what he was telling them. He told them that he will destroy Nigeria with the truth. And that truth will set them free, whether they like it or not. Completed already. The only thing remaining is history. Let's listen, brother.
This Ajib Oil Company, it has 17 oil blocks. It produces 11 oil annually. And so, Nigeria chooses Malta as its biggest oil importer. This country called Malta has a population of 500 and something thousand people. The population of this Malta. And the landmass of this Malta country, because it's an island, is far less than the Lagos state.
Hello,
so in
Frank.
2021, the largest fuel company in Malta called Enemet leased out its facility to Ras Hanzir. Ras Hanzir is owned by Tinubu's family also. And this Ras Hanzir oil company is in Malta. They owned Owando, they owned Ajib, they owned Ras Hanzir. is in Malta, not in Nigeria. They owned oil blocks, they owned refinery, they owned blending plant, and also storage tanks, all in Malta, not in Nigeria. In 2023, when Tinubu was inaugurated, in his inaugural speech, he made mention that he removed a fuel subsidy. Why does he do that? Because he wants to make himself more richer. So then the dollar saga. Nigeria gets excess dollars only when it sells crude oil to other foreign companies. So if it gets excess dollar, it brings this dollar into Nigeria, means that the dollar will depreciate and Naira will appreciate. But then it sells the crude oil, it gets excess dollars. But it doesn't have the petroleum, it doesn't have the fractions of crude oil. And it must use this fraction of what?
My people, you have heard it. It's not from me. That's why I struggled to show you his video. Chinenye, wonderful sister, thank you for joining. Frank said Nigeria is caused and also man-made. God never made Nigeria. Yes, Onyendu said it. Onyendu said it. Nigeria was made by man. That's why it is not working. Dalo, thank you. Chinenye, my sister, God bless you. Hashtag Biafra Mass Exodus 2024. Exactly. We are on the move. Has splitted, my people. You have heard. The Fulani one read out for us how their parent has oil refinery in Malta. Instead of creating jobs for Nigerians or Biafrans or Duduans, he's creating job for Malta. This is it. That's the secret behind Emiloko. That's the secret. It is my turn to have the full control. The very first day he was inaugurated, he was there and removed the subsidy. And people, problem. Now you cannot buy a bag of rice is 120,000. Confirmed price. And people are paid 30,000 naira as minimum wage. While senators, former governors in Senate offices are being paid 40-something million a year each. What a country. Let's listen to this guy and I will bring you up another video.
With Russia, we are going to speak with them in a language that they don't understand.
Yes, he said that they are going to serve the Russia as Tinubu decided to serve the Western and IMF, that they will serve the Russians. And that is a very big threat. And you think that they know they won't do it. Of course they will do it. Did you see anybody shooting at them or coming after them? The answer is no. Musa saw it. He even made a comment. He made a comment. Unfortunately, I did not get his comment, but he did made a comment about the Russian flag. And that was what the lady I played, who was telling him not to get politically rhetoric. She told him those who are causing anarchy and violence, looting things, that he should go after them. He is not. But his soldiers are there in Biafraland, terrorizing our people. We were peacefully asking them, let us conduct, Onyendu said, let us conduct referendum, and this referendum will give people the opportunity to say where they want to be or what they want to do. But he did not. He did not. There's a video of our PM again that I want to play so that we will listen to him. Our PM is another powerful man. He is now known all over the world. He is. Every program carries our PM currently. You have all heard it. The Hausa man said that they will follow the Russians. And my people, don't take this like it itself.
Today, why Nigeria are killing Nigerians who believe in Nigeria, protesting, they are killing them. It is only Biafrans that have not fallen victim. For the wisdom of Biafra, that the only thing we know is to protect the life of our people. We go to any extent to do that. And today, criminals are speaking. They like good things, but inside themselves, they know it is possible by the government. Nobody listens to them. If we have called for protest, Ali will be burned. I am telling you, everywhere will be burned. But we said, we know Nigeria is not our concern. And because of this, the next 1 month, the lockdown of the government institution is going immediately as they are finishing this protest. Because we don't want, a lot of people are saying, oh, now the security are there. They have been overwhelmed. Let us come out and do our no. We are not scared of security overwhelming. We have don't know the war that is going on in Biafraland. Only us know. You know how many thousands that has fallen? You know how many people that have brought to Imo, only Imo State. You know how many thousands have fallen in Imo State alone for the past 2 years. So our next lockdown of Nigeria land will happen after this their protest, because we don't want our focus to be on the protest. We start focus will be on Biafra. When we start, everything in Nigeria will be on Biafra. Focus will be on Biafra. From Kaduna, from Nazareth to Biafraland, the focus will be in Biafra. And we are not yet in November. We are not even yet in October. We will make Nigeria so restless that before November, if you see anybody wearing Nigeria army uniform, there will be peace.
Yes, my people, our PM is always talking on top of his voices. The confidence is our hope. The way he speaks is our energy. It energizes us, we Biafrans, because he doesn't speak like a lily-livered PM. No, you will hear the latest from, what's his name? He is to counter what we are doing. I don't know why these men don't learn. They don't learn. There is no security in Biafra, concern them. What they are always talking about is anything to please the Fulani, their master. But time has come. Time has come for them to relocate to the north and leave region for us. Our PM has said it, that after this our own will start. And you all know what that means. Yes, you all know what that means. Now, there is a voice from one of our brothers. I will play it. so that you will all hear. You know, this today I saw from the Prime Minister's Twitter handle that the governors of the Southeast are claiming that they are the one who told us to stay away from the, and our PM is not taking it lightly. So listen to this.
You are welcome to Biafra Unite channel /television this very moment. Today's date is 8th of August 2024, and I have very important information and video clip for every one of you listening to my voice right now from where you are all over the world. Biafrans and lovers of freedom, I want to pay very good attention to this because it's very important. I can assure you, my people, the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, His Excellency Ekpa Xspce, is currently at loggerhead in Igbo land, those enablers, and of course, the representative of Nigeria in our land, away from our land very soon, especially after declaration of the. Now, I've got two different information for you right here. The first one is the video, and the second one is the report from the office of Prime Minister of the Brgie, So we first of all play the video for you because I want you to see the idiocy, the stupidity of those that parade themselves as the so-called governors in the Southeast.
Yes.
So I want you to see their stupidity and the idiocy. Then in response to that, I will then show you the information from the office of the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, His Excellency Ekpa Xspce. So let us first of all watch this very video together.
Decision to boycott commended by Governor of Federal State Peter Mba and Minister Dave Omai at an inspection of federal government projects in the state.
I thank the people of Southeast. I thank the Igbo communities all over the country for not protesting. We are not going to protest. We have been excluded in governance, in development.
Do you people know that this man, reporter Showore, he reported that this man is the man who told to Laison, because when he was governor of Ebonyi State, himself and Hope Uzodinma, Governor Wike, Willie Obiano, and the Governor Ugwuanyi, all of them contributed the money and gave to Ifeanyi contracted the DOS, and they sold Onyendu. That was why the day Onyendu was returned to Nigeria in Ifeanyi Oba's aircraft, even in Njenje Media interview the Jiofo, our Onyendu's former said, oh, the Southeast governors, I'm having a meeting with them. I'm having a meeting with them. This very one talking here is one of them. Look at him with Mba, the governor of Enugu. These are the people delaying our exit from Nigeria. But in another space broadcast by our PM, he said that their own is step by step to get to these governors. All of them. Because these are the people watching the Fulanis come there to buy our people. They are the ones that invite them. Because as governors, they have the prerogative, the right to say no, that these governors should not enter their state. But they will keep quiet. The one called Omahi. Obala Madna so Mahi like anything. My people, we are so unfortunate with these mumus. They were the ones that sold Onyendu. They don't want us to sit at home. Now our PM said that we should sit at home, we should not partake in the protest. Which one of you here will not know that our PM was the one who told Biafrans never to join any zoo protest, even the one they did in February, and the one they are still doing. They said they will stop on the 10th. But if their demand is not met, they will continue. Our PM said no. Look at them coming to take glory. Look at him. Even Buhari promised him that he will be the next president. Kept on buying our people for them to give him common what is it called? President. They couldn't give it to him. He's just works minister. Because we Biafrans is to work for the Fulanis. That's why they gave him Ministry of Work. They don't think. They are still pregnant women, stomach infrastructure. That's what they know. You all know how Ifeanyi was to UK to do liposuction and reduce weight, or gym and lost weight. For where? We all know secrets.
In the past, but now you show development in Southeast. Should we protest against a man who has given to us what was never given to us before?
Can
I also
you
want
imagine?
to take this opportunity to commend our people greatly for heeding to our call to shun the peace. Go about
Their people for heeding their call. The people they bring helicopter and everything to bomb them and to buy them. They are heeding to your call. Now we have 4 million votes. Our people are voting massively. Yes, they are voting. Did they vote for this one? He rigged way. Everybody in this Tinubu government, one criminal act or the other is attached to their name. This one, during the Governor Nnamani, EFCC, they were after him for money laundering. Even before he entered this position he is now, he didn't win. They have an allegation of forged certificate on him, but that is way through, because that's the kind of people the Fulanis want. You must be a criminal. It's a miracle. Thank you so much. You must be, because they want you to do what they ask you to do. If you don't do it, they will bring out that criminality. EFCC to put you in prison. The same thing they did to what's his name? Okalo. Serve them. Serve their interest. That's why they look for criminals. I think we don't know. We know all these tricks. If you check any in this Tinubu administration, they have one criminal act or the other attached to their name. So once you don't do what they want, they will come after you using EFCC. That's what they did to Okano. And the only way Okano wriggled out of it was to promise them that he will bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to them. And they all came out and started planning and brought Onyendu back. That's how they allow him to escape. But it was EFCC who went after him for not giving his people Aba. After giving them Lord Panther, now they still want He was unable to do it. That's why they put him in prison. They locked him up because Fulanese, you can imagine, somebody who has no hope to Nigeria. PM is their antidote. Our PM, he said it openly, I will be your end. He is definitely going to end the zoo. Look at Peter Mba coming to say that the people, oh, I thank you for complying what? Our people don't listen to them anymore. They don't. If our PM said to them, at home 1 month, they will do it. Because they are the ones, our PM, he is the one protecting them. He is the one, we raise money every Saturday, funds for If not for our PM, our people would have now been on IDP camp. So our people know where their bread is buttered. Look at them. You come to another person's glory.
Also, Governor Fernando State Chukuma Soludo commended the youth for declining to join the protest, but rather asked Nigerian youth to invest more of their time in agricultural development.
They are not protesting not because they don't feel the pains, but because our youths want to be part of the solution. As youths are saying, it is good to complain, good to protest, but better to do something.
There's a message that resonates with everybody that they're not interested, they would rather engage government than going to the streets. They have hard-earned properties, and then they want to resort to engaging in doubt.
Now, I'm not going to analyze this very video at this very point in time. I won't analyze it now. Maybe during my live broadcast, I'll highlight it. But I played the video so that you see where the Prime Minister is deriving his argument, because we will head right now to the official and verified X handle of the Prime Minister, His Excellency Mazi Sabeba. Let us see what the Prime Minister has said, so that we will be able to understand what actually happened. As you can see,
thank you is a miracle, because this platform is Biafra platform. You can see the logo of Biafra government in exile. I am one of the media teams for Brgie. I am. Let them continue watching my face. I don't care. What am I hiding my face for? I'm not hiding my face. I'm not going to hide my face. I want Biafra. I want Biafra. My sister Margaret, thank you so much. Thank you for joining. You are well appreciated. My people, remember to always like and share this very program so that it goes viral and reach our people. We are Biafrans. We do not owe anybody any explanation. If Nigeria is fantastic, why are their youths and their citizens, young and old, protesting? You protest when things are not going well. That's why they are protesting. And this is what we Biafrans have been going through. We've had enough. So when the world who will recognize Biafra sees this 10 days protest, they will now know what we Biafrans have been going through. If you hear how many people that have been killed by the military, a foreign news was advertising it and commenting, why are the soldiers and police shooting people in a group of people protesting? You are using live ammunition. That's what they have always used, Biafrans. So my people, we are going through a lot already. We are going through a lot.
On your screen, this is the official X handle of the Prime Minister. He said, breaking, refuting the claims made by the defunct and illegitimate Nigerian stooges in Biafra homeland. We call on us to disregard the claims of the political criminals representing Nigeria with Biafra territory. The nationwide protest has shown that Biafra rejected Nigeria, for sure. The action of the Biafra drawn to rumors propagated by the illegitimate stooges of the terrorists, insinuating that they were Biafrans not participating in a civil movement currently ongoing in Nigeria, tagged protest, which is the Biafra territory. It is laughable that the likes of Sula, Uzodinma, and Devil Omahi were seen in a video attempting to appear relevant, spreading falsehood and propaganda through the podium of their junk media. The non-participation of Biafrans is an evidence that the Biafra government has succeeded in delegitimizing them within Biafra territory. These unrepentant stooges have since sold themselves to the terrorist state and have sworn of their irrelevant, corrupt, and illegitimate abilities, even if it makes them appear laughable. You see, if it makes them appear laughable, can you imagine that? Which is the truth about reality on ground. Even though serving the Fulani, licking the nyash of Fulani, laughable and irrelevant in our land, yet they don't care as long as they keep on looting and stealing from the public. They will continue to serve the interests of the Fulani, irrespective of the effect that it has on the masses of Biafraland. You see, now that is what the Prime Minister is highlighting. And he continued, their acts have continued to expose their long era of falsehood, propaganda, and deception on every aspect of citizenry affairs under the Nigeria terrorist state. Their responsibility has always been to maintain the continuous subjugation of Biafrans through their actions, activities, and utterances in exchange for fame and relevancy. Chai! You have nailed it. In fact, this very news that I'm making will not be analyzed by me personally. And maybe during my live broadcast, I may touch some of them. But why I will not, delve into the analysis this very moment is because these have already analyzed themselves. And the minister always say things on a very plain text. So you don't say, I didn't understand it. It is very, very clear. And he continued, Biafra should disregard them and their false notion. More closely, they continue to expose themselves and their various tactics of manipulation and deception. The Biafra government called for Nigeria protests within Biafra territory and it recorded 100% compliance, not the illegitimate, corrupt Nigeria representatives that have been served with a vote of no confidence. Now, I'm going to say something here before we continue. He said that the Biafra government called for no Nigeria protests within Biafra territory and it recorded 100% compliance, and continue to say that not the illegitimate, corrupt Nigeria representatives, which are the governors and their political and other political class within or that come from Biafraland, serving the zoo, not them. Because, for example, those that called for no protest are the entire 36 governors in Nigeria, including those from Ireland. All governors, I said, all governors in the zoo called for no protest when they were clamoring for this protest. Every governor and all political office holders came out, both those in PDP, those in APC, even those in Labour Party. They all came out and said, no protest. We don't want protest. I'm talking. But guess what? The youth did not listen to them. They didn't yield to that advice. They didn't pay attention to their advice and the instructions. And the Yoruba governors called for no protest. They protested in Yoruba land. The northern governors that hold the northern youths with rope on their necks, like the goat, when you tie it on the neck, and you are that is us always, drag their youths like goats. Anything they say,
because they don't go to
they
school.
respect them.
Because they go to school. You know, when Jonathan was there, how many schools Jonathan, the teachers will come to the school, nobody in the classroom. They don't go to school. That's why they go to mosque, radicalize them. And people who are lazy, idle, doing nothing, they will just accept their master's rule. They don't go to school. Is it our fault?
But in this one, at this very point in time, the northern youths refrain to their so-called governors that have been holding them down over years. Now, if the northern youths refuse to list governors, how about the Igbo youths? How about the Biafran youths that have never for one day paid attention to their so-called governors? Sit at home is just there for every one of you to see. How many Igbo governors have come out boldly and counseled sit at home? How many times? How do you know how much they have spent on propaganda? Do you know how much they have spent paying security, so-called security agents? Do you know how much they have spent forming security fit, like Ebubago, for example, just to stop us, just to stop sit at everything that has to do?
Yes, now they are claiming that they are the ones that asked us to sit at home and not protest. Look at them. Just look at them. Do you people know that Mba went and bulldozed the market? Most women were crying that day. He bulldozed it to give Fulanis to sell their cows. But yesterday, there's a program I was watching, and Jose Okalu said that them, the senators from Southeast, own all those cattle. My people, things they happen, that they own all the cattle brought down to Southeast, and that he still has cattle. Any cattle that we see in the Southeast is for them. Do you people, have you that all the cattle senators, and that he still owns his own till now? So all those cattle, that's why when our ESN, then when Onyendu form is shooting them, they will be fighting. That's why they went and raised the Bubago. These people are rearing for them. Can you imagine? All these cattle that are disturbing our people. He said that it belongs to them. All the governors and all the cattle rearers. They are the ones bringing Fulani to us and give them AK-47. My people, the influence of Nigeria on local politicians is ruining the society. But it's only God and Biafra when it comes that will exorcise us.
As to do with Biafra and sit at home. Anyway, see Biafran youths paying attention to these criminals. We don't pay attention to them. They know that we are not the same. We are not on the same, we are not on par. They know that they are on their own, and the youths are on their own. With these people. We don't. So,
yes, Mary. All Jews or Carlo watched yesterday. I couldn't believe it. And he was saying, laughing, saying that they own all the cattle that they bring to Southeast. Can you imagine that?
If we have not paid attention to them over the 3 years Monday sit at home that is our land. How do you think we would have paid attention to them when they asked us not to protest? But guess what? We listen to the Biafran government because they are full-time representative in Biafraland. We have Biafra Republic government in exile, and we have Biafra de facto government in homeland. So they represent the interests of the people, of the masses, of the Biafra people, the real people that represent us, that feel our pain, the people that we are working of an hour, got our pain, are the BRG, and the de facto government in homeland. That's why we pay attention to them, not the junks, these cowards and criminals, not their junk. Nobody pays attention to their stupidity. We have never listened to them for once, because we know that we are not together with them. Now, he said these corrupt politicians are not knowledgeable enough to understand when they have been caught up in their atrocities. The Biafra government will continue its ceaseless effort in adopting various mechanisms and operations that will hasten the delegitimization of Nigeria institutions within Biafra territory. We will lock down the entire Nigeria government institutions for 1 month, and you will see compliance from these corrupt politicians too. Did you hear that? You will see compliance from these, even from these corrupt politicians who will comply to that. We are going to shut them down. They cannot even go to work. They can't go to their offices. All those government houses in the various, capital cities in the illegitimate states in Biafra territory will be shut down. None of them will go to work. It's going to happen very, very soon, and you will see it with your own eyes. Thank you, my people. We are coming live this very evening to dissect them, and of course, make it go viral.
Yes, my people, we have really been here for 1 hour. So now, I want to play you a voice of one young Yoruba guy. You will listen to him. But before that, I want to inform you that our PM is touring Africa. Again, this is it. He's touring Africa on the 11th. So my people, remember to have a spare time to join him. The time will be 6 p.m. Biafra time. 11th will be on a Sunday, August. So any information here, my people, I will not hesitate to let you know. Let's listen to this guy. I will play his voice again. Look at it. I always like to.
1966. Yes, okay. Igbos. Real quick, make I do this video. I have finally come to conclusion that Igbos were not the one that plotted the 1966 coup. Yes, don't be Igbos. Now let me explain why I said so. A few months ago, the Igbos were online saying they are not going to protest. Like, they make them known to everybody that we are not going to protest. We are not joining any protest. Fast forward to earlier this week, I see a whole lot of Yoruba men online flooding the internet with the Igbos are the one calling for protest. Then I was shocked, like, these people know the online since they see videos. I heard some Yoruba people that was attacking Igbo people, making videos attacking Igbo people that, why won't you people vote? Why won't protest? Why will you people protest? All of us are suffering, you don't protest. And now all of a sudden, you people tag them, people that are calling for the protest. So how much more? This one is happening right in front of us, like right in our eyes. We all know that the Igbos are not the one calling for protest. Why are they pinning it on the Igbos?
So this made me come to conclude that the 1963 coup was carried out by the Yorubas, and because it was not successful, quickly pin it on the Igbos. Yes, that is what happened. I talk on with my full chest. Now what happened? Now Yorubas plotted the 1963 coup. It was because it wasn't successful. That was the reason why it was pinned on the Igbos to wash them clean. Yes, that was what happened. Because you can't tell me that you are seeing right in front of you. Okay, make I show you now the video. Watch this video. Watch this video. After seeing videos like this and see the Northerners always calling for protest, always calling protest, you still pin it on the Igbos? You don't do too much. Make una reduce the hatred. Make una reduce them. Make una reduce the hatred. I beg. You don't do too much. And another thing I want to say, you people are cowards. I be Yoruba, but I'm a real son of Yoruba. I know the fear. Una we know the una truth. When una see truth, una no be Yoruba. Now una be that bastard when una always call me. Una be that. Are you people scared to feed the Northerners? Okay, now Igbo people na hand feel rich. Now one they always call out Igbo people. Now they see all those Northerners where they call out for protest. What you don't do? Nothing. You have done nothing to that. But you are quick to call. Igbos are the one calling for protest. Igbos are the one calling for protest. When Igbos call for protest, when, how, where? Just like that, Igbos are the one calling for protest. You need to change this mentality when I get, when I want the pin. Or every bad thing where they happen around the world, and I want pin them to Igbo people. It's not good. Make una stop them. This one now, una no go feel like say, una no see them. Igbo don't talk since they want say they don't do protest. Northerners are the one calling for protest. Go and meet them. Stop and see if you don't face your fears. Face your fears. The Northerners are the one calling for protest. Face your the most delusional thing I've heard any Yoruba man saying online. If it's Igbo man now, they will not protest. If it's Hausa man now, they will not protest. It is because it's Yoruba man that was there. That is the reason they want to protest. I want to ask a question. Under which regime did they do Operation Occupy Nigeria? The protest Occupy Nigeria was under which regime? Good Lord Jonathan. NSAS protest was under which regime? Buhari. So how they not protest under other people this thing they won't come protest for it? You people are too delusional. Now Yoruba people now carry protest for head. NSAS so Occupy Nigeria now carry protest for head. Now una no fit chop waiting una they dish to others. Una they fear.
My people, you have all heard it. He's a Yoruba boy. He said it. There's another video I will try and see how I think. Where brothers explained how the coup took place for the soldiers to go and release Awo from the prison, and everything they will call, because they know that the man has business all over the country for them to go and loot. They still went in Kaduna and loot their businesses. Manande Bayada and Wife. Even now in Lagos, what are they still waiting for there? What are they still waiting for? We have a lot of virgin land where they could go develop. But our people will go and fill all the pond and the pool in Lagos. Fill it, build houses, do this. I don't blame them. They were getting to be one Nigeria. But we are no more one Nigeria. We are Biafrans. We are Biafrans. They are Oduduwas. March this year, MKO Abiola's wife in New York declared Oduduwa nation. They only kept quiet because Tinubu is in power. But Tinubu, who has gone there to see the real Fulanese, he lives in Lagos. Do you people think he's in Aso? In reality, he lives in Lagos. He has office of Iyaloja, that is his 69-year-old daughter. He is there. The office of the son is there, stealing crude, everything. They want sufficient money before they will leave. So, Biafrans, let us continue. Thank you, Waris Jinadu. Thank you for joining. So, my people, I will love you and leave you. But don't fail to click the like button and share the message. Some of you that has my number, I always send it to you, not because you haven't heard it, but for you to be able to it. Thank you so much. Remember to subscribe to Betty Ford TV and follow me on Betty Ford Second on my Facebook channel. I love you all, wonderful Biafrans. I will come again once I hear anything. Our PM said that these Laison offices that Tinubu has created with counterparts, that Biafraland, he has banned it. We are not there for Nigeria, and we don't need them. We might need them in the next 20 years. For now, no. America fought Britain, but they are now allies to each other. So, my people, I will leave you here, and I wish you all the best. All health, peace, progress, unity, and equity. Have a very wonderful evening. Remember our fundraising tomorrow so that we will all continue to do the needful. Bye from here.